Belcapine are going up on the outside. Fiorda settling a good way back with Lamellas in about the middle of the field, and Houdini Robe is one of the last after a slow getaway. And over the second hurdle they come with Newton working to the lead up towards the turn the first time. I'm Looking Good moving up into second on the outside of Beneficial, followed by Bullwinkle, who's fourth. Century's Fox over on the inside and Belcapine racing wide. Back on the rails then came Usurper, followed by Houdini Robe, Lamellas in his second last and Fjord last. For the three down the straight, and Newton over the first of them, went out by 2.5 lengths or a little more perhaps now, moving up into second. Belcapine over on the outside, followed by I'm Looking Good when they go to that one. Well, he wasn't really, he didn't handle that hurdle too well in third placing. Moving up Bullwinkle on the outside there, inclined to pull a bit when they go to the post with a lap to go. They're followed then by Beneficial between runners. Usurper next over on the inside when they clear the last hurdle in the straight. Back behind them Century's Fox, and then Houdini Robe, Fjord and Lamellason's gone up inside it to pass it heading out of the straight. Pace is pretty good, and Newton heads to the back straight, 2 lengths up on Belcapine. I'm Looking Good, a length and a half away third on the inside, and Bullwinkle now fourth around Usurper. One to Beneficial, a length and a half further back Century's Fox, and then over on the inside at the head of the others Houdini Robe, 2 lengths Fjord outside Lamellason. Into the back they go now, and Newton has slowed the tempo down, and moving up Belcapine at the 1400 pokes his head in front, so Belcapine about a neck in front of Newton with the rail. 2 lengths back third Bullwinkle on the outside of I'm Looking Good when they go to the first of 3 down the back straight. 1 Century's Fox, Usurper on the inside, and 1.5 then Beneficial. Fjord taking off around it, followed then by Houdini Robe and Lamellason back last of all. Here's the middle of the 3 down the back straight now. Belcapine leapt it beautifully out in front. 2 lengths to Newton, 1 to Bullwinkle, and ahead away I'm Looking Good. 2 lengths Usurper back fifth on the inside, but Fjord starting its run 3 deep around the outside. Century's Fox in the centre. 2 lengths Lamellason at the next hurdle. Houdini Robe on the inside of it, and a couple of lengths or 3 lengths last of all is Beneficial under pressure. Off the back now, and Belcapine skipped 4 in front of Newton. A length to Bullwinkle, a length and a half further back is Fjord. I'm Looking Good is under extreme pressure. There's Lamellason starting his run quickly around the outside, and then Century's Fox. Usurper back on the inside is spotting them. A long start coming to the home turn, and he's ridden along with Newton falling back on top of him as they came to the home bend now, and Belcapine a length in front. Here's Bullwinkle now. Bullwinkle is looming up on the outside to have a crack at the leader with Lamellason chiming in out wider. Fjord switches to the inside, and then Century's Fox, but Bullwinkle hit the front. Here's the second last one. Over it he goes. He jumped it nicely from Belcapine, Century's Fox, and running on fairly is Lamellason, but Bullwinkle is set for a victory as he comes over the last. Sails it well from Century's Fox, Belcapine and Lamellason, and Bullwinkle. It's been a long time since he's been to the winner's stall, but this is his caper. Bullwinkle wins it by 4 lengths on the post. Century's Fox second, Lamellason third, then Belcapine, and they're followed by Fjord, and back behind.
With 1 towards the outside. Now they're set. Again. For race 1. Best line they've had to date. Ready Racing. Grand Rouge out wide. Jumped away well with Connemara Grey showing speed. Our Centane is there early, and so too Magical Star and Great War making ground the fence as they settle down. A length to Son of Red Man, followed by Calabash Bay. A length and a half to Viking Sun, followed by Our Centane now drifting back. In behind them Splasherette, followed by Kaibab. And Fair Exchange had dropped out the last towards the 1200 metres, and zipping around them 10 Mil went to the lead by 2.5 to in second placing Magical Star. On the fence in third is Connemara Grey, a half away fourth on the outside, Son of Red Man. A length to Great War. Its outside is Calabash Bay. A break of 2 lengths to Viking Sun, the fence, followed by Grand Rouge. A length and a half to Splasherette, Our Centane, and well back on the outside, Fair Exchange and also Kaibab. Towards the 850, the leader from the outset has been 10 Mil. It's a length and a half in front of Magical Star with the drop on the leader. Third placing Connemara Grey, followed by Son of Red Man. Great War, the fence, followed by Calabash Bay. 2 2 lengths away, Grand Rouge. Around it, Splash Red under pressure, followed by Viking Sun. Well back is Kaibab, followed by Our Centane, who's second last, and 3 lengths away, Fair Exchange. Around the turn by the 450, Magical Star off the fence now, ranged up to tackle 10 mil. They're almost 2 in front around the turn of Connemara Grey. Son of Redman's under pressure. Kaibab is the widest runner, followed by Great War. Then Calabash Bay, Viking Sun, Our Centane, and down towards the 220. Magical Star on the outside, ranged up now, quickly got to 10 mil. From well back now is Kaibab getting out, making ground, followed by Calabash Bay. Magical Star just in front. Here's Our Centane nearer the inside. It's going home 2 to the 1. It's come from second last. Our Centane, Grandam got up. Our Centane has beaten Magical Star and possibly Viking Sun third. Close up Calabash Bay and Son of Redman, followed by 10 mil. Then Kaibab, followed by Grand.
Next Magic and driving through along the inside.
Dancing Jester has sufficient speed to hold them out, settling down. It's Cajun Jester wide out from Singer Nick's Magic, followed by Dancing Jester. Close up in the early part was Visionary as they go by the 1100, followed by on the inside Ace of France, and very wide is Elegant Stroke from Must Away, followed by Triangulation Bryn Moore. Darius in the last group of horses. Oh, Bryn Moore copped a check there. Drop back in the face of Irva, and over on the inside after the slow start was In Danger. 750 metres to go, and Cajun Jester running freely. 2.5 in front of Singer. Third on the inside is Nick's Magic of Visionary. Elegant Stroke from the wide barrier, forced to race wide as they come up towards the 600 and past it. On the inside, Dancing Jester between runners. Ace of France endeavouring to improve, followed by Triangulation. Well back on the inside as they come to the turn. 400 metres to go was In Danger. Wide out Darius, hard at work, followed by Irva. Then came Bryn Moore and last Must Away. 350 metres to go. Cajun Jester on the inside. Singer the outside under the 58 has raced up and taken the lead now. Singer goes clear of Cajun Jester into the clear. Nick's Magic, but not making enough ground. Then Visionary and down the outside Ace of France, but Singer's doing it well at the 75. Singer well clear and pulling away from them. Singer wins by 2 lengths. Second home was Nick's Magic, and third on the outside was Visionary. Close up, running on again, Dancing.
1,200 metres the journey. Often racing in the second. Primrose Penny won the jump on the inside. Alternative Edge drifting back. Just Maria was a little slow. Primrose Penny is now being headed off by Miss Danehill. Aromatic and Northern Song's going quickly on the outside. At the 1,000, Aromatic just in front of Northern Song and the All White pressing on and taking up the running. Settling third, Miss Danehill. Grand Archway moving up to fourth. 1.5 to Ocean Fast, and then Primrose Penny. 1.5 further back, Corona Star, Alternative Edge, and Just Maria ahead away on the outside. Northern Song 650 out, led 3/4 to Grand Archway, lobbing along second. One to Miss Danehill third on the inside of Aromatic, and Ocean Fast fifth on the outside, followed by Primrose Penny the rail and Corona Star between horses. 2 lengths Just Maria and Alternative Edge. At the turn, Northern Song straightens up nearly a length in front of Grand Archway. Third placing held then by moving up Ocean Fast quickly on the outside of Aromatic, followed by Miss Danehill, but down near the 300 metre mark now, and Northern Song slipped away now, more than 2 lengths in front. Aromatic and Ocean Fast are running on fairly, followed by Grand Archway. Northern Song inside the 200, getting a little tired. Grand Archway rallying through on the inside, and then Ocean Fast. Northern Song under the whip. Grand Archway coming at it. Grand Archway getting up on the inside, goes home the best. Grand Archway 1.5 head to running second, Northern Song. I think third, Ocean Fast on the outside from just behind.
Nicely, likewise Pandani, and out deep on the track was Alimony. The jockey Tracy Bartley's keen to get to the front. Now as the hour finds the inside first out of the straight. Now as the hour leads Alimony by a half length. 2 away third, Pandani on the inside, followed by Pillium. 1.5 to Cupid Star. Sikalila second last on the inside of Last of All. Exuberance as they move out of the straight towards the 1700. And now as the hour has raced away for Kevin Moses. Raced about 2.5 lengths in front over Alimony second. 1.5 third. third was Pellium, who's moving up on the outside, dropping Pandani back to fourth. A further 2 lengths to Cupid Star, a length and a half to Sikalila, and back at the rear of the field was still Exuberance. About 12 from first to last as they head towards the 1300, and now is the hour keen to race. Won't settle for the moment for Moses, leads by 2.5 lengths over Alimony second. A length and a half third was Pellium on the outside, just shading Pandani fourth. 2 to Cupid Star, followed by Sikalila second last, and still a length and a half away last of all was Exuberance. A moderate tempo as they head down the back straight, 1100 metres left to go, and now as the hour settles better, leads by 2 lengths Alimony second. A length away third is Pellium. The jockey Brad Pengelly is now working up on the outside of Alimony. 2 further back was Pandani on the inside, followed by Cupid Star. They're 3 lengths clear from Sikalila, slowly making ground, but would need to, and ditto at the rear of the field was Exuberance to the 700, and now Alimony moved around now as the hour. Alimony raced to the front and is going for the doctor. Raced about 3 lengths in front over. Now as the hour flat, 5 lengths third was Pandani, 3 to Cupid Star, Sikalila, followed by Pellium, and 5 lengths last of all was Exuberance. Towards the home turn, it's Alimony in front. Now as the hour's coming again, Pandani with a sitting shot on the pair. 5 further back, Sikalila, Cupid Star, Pellium and Exuberance. Into the straight, Alimony kicks back on the inside. Now as the hour's almost on level terms, and Pandani out 3 wide. There's 3 across the track. Alimony on the inside. Now is the hour, and Pandani out wide. Alimony claimed by Pandani, who drives to the front end. Pandani's too good. Pandani by a length. Alimony second. Third now is...
Ready for the third now. Set. 1,000 metres. Racing now. Persuasion began well. Taurlina was a bit slow. Bellavinda began very quickly with Cradle Snatcher over on the outside. Crystal Snip into stride fast, and Curtsy showing pace with Rosiska down on the inside. Passing the 800 metres now and sorting out the leader. It's now Cradle Snatcher from the outside barrier, leading from Persuasion. Bellavinda, Crystal Snip. Rosiska pushing up on the inside. Salia coming wide, followed further back in the field. Just behind them, Bellavinda. Then Curtsy and Nefertari. Taurlina's coming into it around the outside, followed by Instant, a good way back on the rail. Hot Pepper's one of the last, cornering into the straight, and as they set for sail now into the home bend, Cradle Snatcher led by 3 to Crystal Snip. Persuasion's back about 5th under the whip. Taurlina and Salia are running on quickly. Cradle Snatcher led down to the 200. Taurlina's running home well, and then Nefertari. It's Cradle Snatcher being tackled by Taurlina. A big effort at missed the jump. Taurlina's raced to the front now over Cradle Snatcher, Nefertari, and Taurlina wins it from Cradle Snatcher. Third, 2 lengths away, Nefertari, and then Sir Ellen over on the rail, followed by Harlem Gold, who made up a bit of ground on the outside.
They're racing. Foxy's missed the start 2, and Burrendar Rosalie easily the fastest away. Race 2 in front of Foxy, followed by Red Ivory. Now moving up along the inside was Joyful Princess, and a further half length away. Next was on the extreme outside Paris Flirt, sorting themselves out, and Joyful Princess on the inside just has it. Joined in the middle now by Burrendar Rosie, starting makes a line of 3. 2 further back, All About Love, followed by High Heels on the inside of Bossy, a length and a half half further back was Eton Muse, followed by Paris Flirt, who lost its posse. Foxy shunted back to second last, and 2 lengths last of all was Red Ivory inside the 800-metre mark. And racing to the front as Joyful Princess leads Burrendar Rosie by a length, a half away third starting, followed by High Heels on the inside of All About Love, 3/4 of a length to Bossy, followed by Paris Flirt, who's travelling on the outside for Eton Muse. Foxy still well back and making ground 3 wide, and 2 lengths last of all was Red Ivory towards the home turn, 350 out. It's Joyful Princess just in front, starting on the outside. Burrendar Rosie head over heels running on from All About Love. Bossy and Foxy still a minute behind them at the 200 metres, and Joyful Princess still in front, giving plenty of cheek. Leads 2 lengths starting second. Here's Bossy down the outside, but Joyful Princess has raced away. It's nicely in front, and Stephen King rides the horse out hard, and Joyful Princess wins well. Joyful Princess beat Bossy. Third photo might be
the favourite runner. Kalani Boy stood in well. Molinetta down on the inside. Strident stood in well. Stablemate of the previous winner. Still haven't got Lisa's Game locked into the gates at this stage. She continues to backpedal away from the line, and she's approaching the stalls once more. Now they look like they've got her this time. All set. An attendant in there with Streak. Light flashing away. They look ready to go. Now they're off. Streak hustled out of the stalls, began well. Super Sun stood there and missed it probably 6 or 8 lengths. Square Time gets back early, and Chino bounded out and led them up in the early stages. Benesto quickly moves through on the inside to head it off though, and it's Benesto from Chino. 2 lengths back in the field is Molinetta, and they're followed by Loafer moving up to fourth. 1.5 Kalani Boy. Square Time over on the inside improving, and then Streak, Jade Start, Strident on the outside, and French Clock. 2 lengths to Comet King, followed by Gala Sun. Lisa's Game travelling out 3 wide, then Make a Scene. Another 2 lengths break, Mr. Zem and Dow Grades, and Super Sun is last by 2 when they went past 1,000. And Benesto in his leading role today, out by 2 lengths to Chino. Molinetta third on the inside of Loafer. They're followed by Square Time getting up along the inside. Streak and Strident are with that bunch, and so too is Kalani Boy when they come off the back. 2 lengths to Lisa's Game improving from French Clock and Jade Start, and then Make a Scene. Gala Sun a good way back, and so is Comet King on the rail down the side, and then Mr. Zem, Our Grades, and Super Sun. Inside the 6 now, and Benesto a half. Chino 1 Loafer. Molinetta fourth on the inside. Strident is next, and then Streak under some pressure from Square Time. Kalani Boy hard ridden cornering, and then Lisa's Game. Benesto led in the straight from Chino. Molinetta. Loafer with the baldy faces called on for the run, and then Streak wider out. They're followed by Strident, and then Kalani Boy and Lisa's Game at the 200, and now Chino went to the lead over Loafer. Benesto's gone, and here's Streak coming with its run. Streak racing up to Loafer and Chino. Lisa's Game and Make a Scene coming. It's Streak and Loafer. Streak with a chat in front of Loafer, wanted a duck in, but Streak wanted a neck to Loafer. Lisa's Game a close third. They're followed by Make a Scene, who made ground on the outside.
Pajamas easily won the start, bounced a length in front of Magic of Shanghai second. Third Stylish Conquest on the inside. Argold has trapped very wide, followed by Encourage, a half Biscabello as they pack in front. 2 to Royal Dior, and the favourite Lively Lads 3 lengths away last of all. In the run of the 1200, Argold on the outside is 3 deep, but trying to cut across to the rails. Leads by a length and a quarter. Second Encourage on the outside from Stylish Conquest. 2 further back was Magic of Shanghai, followed by Pajamas, who lost its early spot. On the outside of it was Biscabello, a half length to Royal Dior second last, and still 3 lengths last of all was Lively Lad. Inside the 1,000, Argold in front, leads Encourage by a length. A length third is Stylish Conquest, and 2 further back Magic of Shanghai, followed by Pajamas on the inside of Biscabello. Next to last was Royal Dior, and just tacking onto the main body of the field is Lively Lad. In the run of the 700, it's still Argold in front, keen to race. Leads by 3/4 of a length over Encourage second. 2 third was Stylish Conquest, followed by Magic of Shanghai on the outside as they pack up in front. Biscabello next, Pajamas on the inside, followed by Royal Dior. And now Johnny Powell makes his move on Lively Lad 4 deep as they move up towards the home turn, 350 out. Encourage claims Argold. Third Stylish Conquest the inside. inside. Pajamas 4 out. Lively Lad is the widest runner, followed by Biscabello Mini with a hope. Encouraged darts to the front of the 200. Leads by a length of a quarter. Lively Lad and Pajamas running on from Stylish Conquest. It's encouraged just in front. Claimed quickly by Lively Lad. The favourite race to the front. Pajamas works to second. But Lively Lad is too good. Last to first, and Lively Lad has
so reasonably into stride. Hello Bing and Gerard bounced out. Invictane away quickly, and as they settle into stride, also Buck Henry is up in a prominent role with National Law on the outside. They've gone 200 metres now. Gerard going up 3 wide. Hello Bing and Shearer Claude share the lead a length in front of Invictane. 1 National Law, Brave Strike the outside, and Buck Henry over on the rails. A length and a half to Cotton Hall and Logician, followed by Strange Addiction out wide and another Ming. About a length and a half further back in the field than our Pompey and his word. Dry Show a good way back from No Need, Nasberg, and 2 lengths to Inca Man. 1,000 metres to go, and Gerard the leader. Out by a length to Invictane, and Hello Bing is a neck away third. The inside, 1.5 to National Law. Brave Strike travelling 3 wide. Shearer Claude back on the rail. 1 further back, another Ming. A length and a half, Buck Henry on the inside of Strange Addiction. 1 Logician, and then came Cotton Hall. His word a length further back over on the inside when they start that run off the back. Our Pompey is 3 wide. 2 lengths then to Nasberg, followed by No Need. Dry Show a long way back on the rails, and Inca Man is last of all. Nearing the turn now, Invictane moved up level with Gerard. Brave Strike is out wide a third. A length and a half to Hello Bing and National Law next. Then another Ming, Logician wide out when they corner, and then Shearer Claude and Buck Henry, and then Cotton Hall over on the inside at the 400. Gerard and Invictane together in front. Brave Strike and National Law is coming with a big run on the outside now. It's National Law racing up to Invictane. Brave Strike between them. Another Ming over on the fence, and then came Buck Henry. National Law dying on its run. Brave Strike, Invictane. Buck Henry's bursting through in the centre now. Brave Strike, National Law. Buck Henry along the inside. Buck Henry's finished the best. Buck Henry won it from Brave Strike. Third, anything here, not sure about it. We've got Shearer Claude, National Law are there. Nasberg not far away. Then Invictane over on the inside. Further back in a blanket finish, another Ming back.
Dropped to third last. Around it now was Blue Braddis, and Young Zika brings up the rear. Inside the 1,000 metres, Racket by virtue of the inside moves out after them. Raced a half length in front over our Vinny second. Third Savraska, 2 further back was Final Catch out wide, followed by Stubby Starkers, Red Eclipse at a further length and a half to Samoan Lad, followed by Finance, a length and a half to Sovereign Bullets, followed next to last Young Zika, and 2 last of all was still Blue Bratis. 600 metres out, Racket on the inside just in front of our Vinny, who kicks back. Savraska in the middle. Final Catch makes a line of 4. They're 2 in front of Red Eclipse. Finance, the widest runner from Stubby Starkers, and also Samoan Lad back to the inside as they straighten up. About 350 out, our Vinny on the outside. Rackets on the fence. They go hammer and tongs. Third Red Eclipse, Savraska. Finance down the outside. Final Catch running on, and Samoan Lad back to the inside. Inside the 100, Racket just in front, joined by Finance out wide. Finance and Racket. Racket the inside. Finance out wide. Finance going home too well. Finance beat Racket. Third Samoan.
Unicorn bow ties alongside him, and Unfettered on the other side, both away fast. Sky Trist Belong a prominent. Andre Statters going forward when they settle fully into stride now, and down to the post. Unfettered took it up, led from bow ties. Our Unicorn easing back, it just fired up a little bit. Sky Trist gets up inside it to go to third. Our Unicorn now settling fourth on the outside of Belong. They're followed by our Domester and Andre Stat on the outside. Dark Energy over on the fence from Bowen Vale. Ice Regal next to length away, the Grey Mizari circling the field now, followed by Luca Brasi. Diamond Heist towards the end is Durban, followed by Chicago O'Brien, and Arden Street dropped out to be last. Unfettered led into the back a length in front of Sky Trist, who's inclined to pull second. Bow Ties is third over on the inside, with Mizari moving up to fourth. A length to our Unicorn, who's settled better now in fifth placing, 1 away from the fence. 2 lengths our Domester. Belong a neck away on the inside, 1 to Andre Stad, 2 to Dark Energy, joined by Bowen Vale. 2 lengths Luca Brasi outside Ice Regal. 2 lengths to Arden Street, Diamond Heist, Durban, and Chicago O'Brien whipped the field in with 1,100 metres to go. And Mizari had moved up to join the leader Unfettered. A length to Sky Trist, a length and a half now to our Unicorn on the outside of Bow Ties. 3 lengths further back our Domester when they go inside the 1,000 metre mark. Belong on the fence, 2 to Bowen Vale. They're followed by Andre Stad. 2 lengths Luca Brasi, Dark Energy and Ice Regal going up between them. 2 lengths to Arden Street, followed by Durban, Diamond Heist and Chicago O'Brien. 700 to go, and Unfettered again as a clear leader now. About a length in front of Mizari, a length to Sky Trist. 2 to Bow Ties. Here's Bowen Vale starting to go around the outside. Belong is saving ground, getting up on the inside. Our Unicorn is yielding a bit of ground and has ridden along coming to the home turn, followed by Luca Brasi and then our Domester. Jester and Andre Stad when they swing around the home turn. And Unfettered joined again by Mizari. Skytress running on. Our Domesta going for a split near the inside, and Belongs running on, just looking for a narrow gap. Bow Ties on the outside, and Our Unicorn's picked up the bit. He's a stayer. He's starting to come home well. Our Unicorn in the centre has raced to the lead now from Skytress, Bow Ties, Arden Street late, but Our Unicorn, the Kiwi 3-year-old, strides away. Our Unicorn easily on the post. Skytress second, I'd say. Arden Street give it to for third in front of Bow Ties, and then Belong.
For the length and a half back to Lady Lucky, followed by Sash, and on the inside of it was Gimmick, followed by Lucy's Way, Emerald Green, to Aphasia. Valmaria's lost its posse, followed by Veld second last, and last of all was Extra Bubbly. Towards the home turn though, Gala Ball just in front, Kazima's out 3 wide, Damodar 4 wide, Planet Green in the middle, 2 further back to Trace looking for the run. Sash on the outside from Emerald Green, and also Lady Lucky into the straight, and Planet Green just in front. Gala Ball kicks back along the inside, Bruschetta gets the middle split, Mighty Disco running on, Sash and Trace down the outside, Many with a hope. Bruschetta race to the front, Sash down the outside, Lucy's Way flying, Bruschetta in front, Sash lunges, oh, Lucy's Way makes it a 3-horse duel. It's very tight, Bruschetta, Sash or Lucy's Way, 3 across the track. Mighty Disco.
It's the journey. Gates are back, off and racing. Pretty good sort of a dispatch. Royalty Galore jumped well. Stars and Stripes immediately pounced on the lead. Noble Cheyenne out quickly is up to second. Major Thomas settling down third, and they're followed then by Tyrrell Pete over on the outside of Dr. Livingston, then O'Donnell, Royalty Galore, Rambling Rose, half a length away to Romanizer, 1.5 Southern Robin, Cambridge Affair, Sandridge Bay, then Export Measure a length and a half away from Blue Sky, King Full and plenty between horses. Cotton on Flyer second last, and Kaylee Star heading to the 600 metres now. Noble Cheyenne worked to the lead, a length on Stars and Stripes. Moving up, Major Tom on the outside, 1.5 to Dr. Livingston on the inside, O'Donnell wide and Tyrrell Pete between them. Then came Rambling Rose and Romanizer, Royalty Galore over on the inside. Sandridge Bay moving up on the outside when they corner, and then Export Measure. Noble Cheyenne at the 400, skip clear of the field. He's opened up 2 or 3 lengths here. Stars and Stripes are starting to pick up the deficit. Royalty Galore on the inside. Tyrrell Pete running a big race, and Sandridge Bay is coming down the outside. It's now Royalty Galore bursting through to go to the lead. Out wide, Sandridge Bay is starting to flash home quickly. Sandridge Bay racing up, grabs the lead now, and Sandridge Bay goes on to win by about a head to Royalty Galore. Blue Sky King a length and a half away third from Tyrrell Pete.
The light began like a bullet, lobbed a length and a half in front of Diamond Walk second. Third was Mr. Piper. The grey Naya settles back to fourth, followed by Master Raider Aquazov, trapped 3 wide. Ken Quest in the middle, a length and a half. Luigi the Great on the inside of Rising Above. They're 2 in front of Crafty Bow, followed by Jamia Pentas second last, and last of all was Star Covered to the 1400 metres, and Diamond Walk raced to the front. It's Diamond Walk about 3 or 4 lengths in front. Over second, Mr. Piper a length away third was Nias, followed by Master Raider, and on the outside was Aquazov. 3/4 back to Starlight, who began well but is now midfield. Ken Quest on the outside, and 2.5 to Rising Above. It's travelling around Luigi the Great, 3 to Crafty Bow, followed by Jamia Pentas second last, and a half length away last of all was still Covered. Towards the 900 they go, and Diamond Walk in front. Jason Lee making every post a winner. It's about 4 lengths in front of Mr. Piper second. 2 lengths third was Nias, followed by Master Raider on the inside. Aquazov is still trapped 3 wide. Starlight back on the inside from Rising Above. A half length back to Ken Quest, followed by Pentas working around Luigi the Great from Star Covered and Jamia. They pack up to the home turn. Diamond Walk in front. Leads to the bend by about a half length. Mr. Piper second. Third, Master Raider. Starlight's in the clear, followed by Nias. Crafty Bow on the outside from Pentas and Rising Above. Inside the 200, Mr. Piper race to the front. Here comes Starlight down the outside. They're nicely in front of Master Raider. It's Mr. Piper on the inside. Starlight the other, stride for stride. Starlight puts its head in front, and Starlight by a half length. Mr. Piper, Master Raider third, followed by Ken.
Stalls, and attendant helps it stand in the desired manner. My Life has joined them, and they're ready to break. All set. All clear given, they're off and racing, and Playful Bell began okay. Jewel of the Pride was one of the first to bounce out with Vianetta, and Nap Hill has scrubbed up near the inside and dashed us to the front in the early stages. Nap Hill from God's Gift, In Spirit settling third, followed by Golden Form, Diamber out wide, Tiara Blaze getting up on the rail, and then Heart Sparks. 2 lengths to the favoured runners, Jewel of the Pride outside, Playful Bell slipping forward. They're followed then by Sweet Lady Bird and the Stimulator going up out wider. 2 lengths to Firm Flight, followed by Dance the Night and Vianetta, and 2 lengths to to My Life last of all. Nap Hill the leader, heading to the 1,000-metre mark. It's Nap Hill by just on a length, but Diamber's going up quickly after racing wide and goes to the front now. God's Gift third on the outside of In Spirit. 2 lengths further back, Tiara Blaze, Golden Form, Heart Sparks. On the outside of those, the Stimulator racing wide at that turn at the 800. 1.5, Sweet Lady Bird, Jewel of the Pride. Over on the inside now, Playful Bell, followed by Vianetta. Towards the end of the field, Dance the Night, My Life, and Firm Flight had dropped out to be last on the rail. At the 600 metres nearing the turn, Nap Hill on the inside. Diamber's gone up to have a crack at it before they swing around the turn. And another one, God's Gift, has gone up 3 wide. 2 lengths to In Spirit under pressure from the Stimulator. Then Heart Sparks when they corner. Playful Bell's got plenty of room to come through on the inside when they've left the fence. Vianetta staking a claim down the outside. At the 300 metres, Diamber, Nap Hill together. Playful Bell along the inside. Firm Flight right up on the rails, but now Vianetta out wide. Vianetta has raced up and gone to the lead now. Running on is My Life and Jewel of the Pride. Vianetta the leader. My Life is trying hard to reach Vianetta. Vianetta just in front. My Life taking a dive. Although Vianetta maybe a nose to My Life. Not much in it though, with Jewel of the Pride third. Clear of Sweet Lady Bird, the Stimulated, Diamber.
Now Tiscatorial ready in barrier number 13 and they're set for a start. Sweet Gossip plays up badly. 2,200 metres the distance of race 8. And they're off and racing now. Tarly Man out wide, bumped We Ourselves, cost him about a half length early. Autumn Haze, Sweet Gossip, head count going back off heels, and Go Chisel the Grey first away. Taken on wide out by Tiscatorial. Through in the middle goes Sober Comet looking for the lead. Then Bridal Man, and Tarly Man's going to be wide at the first corner from Top Ace, Concerto's Estate. Cavallo Rosso midfield and getting over to be one off in a good piece of riding there. Wide out We Ourselves. Mars King gets back around Concerto's Estate and Autumn Haze from head count, and Sweet Gossip is last of all. The leader here is Go Chisel by a length and a half as they go to the 1,600 from Sober Comment. Tarly Man's had a tough first 500 metres, working hard on the outside to go and pressure Go Chisel for the lead, and the speed's on. Fourth placing Tiscatorial on the outside of Bridal Man, a length Top Ace, 3/4 Cavallo Rossell, the stablemate. Then Concerto's Estate on the inside, and We Ourselves obliged to race 3 wide around Mars King. From Autumn Haze, second last and 3 deep at the 1,200 metre mark, came head count, and last of all is Sweet Gossip. It's Go Chisel the pilot, leading by a length and a half. Tarly Man's in second place, has dropped over nicely now. Third placing Tiscatorial on the outside of Sober Comment, 2 lengths away to Top Ace Bridal Man. Then came Concerto's Estate. We Ourselves improving from Cavallo Rosso. Mars King well back at this stage. Head count improving now on the outside, followed by Autumn Haze, and last of all is Sweet Gossip. 800 out. Go Chisel is the leader. 3/4 Tarly Man. He's under the whip. 3 wide, moving up strongly. Sober Comment. Tiscatorial also 3 deep, and then came Top Ace on the inside. Bridal Man's travelling well in the centre as they go past the 600 metre mark. 2 lengths away now. Cavallo Rosso starting to make ground on the inside, but just held up for a run approaching the turn. Now switches to the outside. Then We Ourselves head count, and further back came Sweet Gossip, Autumn Haze around the turn at the 350 metre mark. Sober Comment, Go Chisel together into the clear. Top Ace starts to run on, and Bridal Man is coming at them deeper out. Cavallo Rosso, Go Chisel, Sober Comment, Top Ace on the outside is reaching them. Then Bridal Man, late Mars King starting to fly home for a place at least in front. Top Ace, Mars King is flashing but much too late, and Top Ace beat Mars King. Bridal Man got third from Sober Comment and Go Chisel.